Hey, it's Patrick, and let's talk about Vance Hines intakes and air cleaners. Now, why would you want to put something like that on your bike? For me, there are two main reasons: aesthetics and performance. And there are a lot of really cool aesthetic looking air cleaners out there. They actually don't work very well at all, and that's kind of a slippery slope. You start bolting something on your bike that looks cool but doesn't work. It puts you down a bad road as far as performance. That's where Vance Hines comes in for me. This company's been in business for over 40 years, founded in 1980. Byron Hines, Terry Vance. They've raced literally everything you can think of on two wheels and had great success. You've probably heard of their drag racing success. They've road raced, flat track race, and even ventured off into the motocross space. These guys really know how to make things perform. And you get a lot of that trickle down in these air cleaners here. And basically we're gonna break this down into two styles. And they're gonna fit pretty much everything Harley-Davidson current, going all the way back to twin cam. And before that, you're gonna have Evo Sportster fitment going back to 91. So wide range of fitment here, along with a wide range of pricing. For the naked version, which we'll get into in a little bit, looking at about 160 bucks, all the way up to the $750 like Uber race looking VO2 Falcon stainless one down here. So this is gonna kind of land anywhere in between there depending on style. And after we get past the initial design of these two, that's basically the main differences we're gonna be talking about here is style. So for this first kind of design, you just have like the round typical air cleaner. Looks pretty standard. The nice thing about it is it has a velocity stack on the inside. When that air makes it through this filter, it speeds it up going into the engine, and that's where you're gonna see some of those performance gains. Now, all of these have a washable, reusable filter. And what that means is this thing starts to get dirty over time. It is exposed to the elements here, which you don't really worry about too much. If you maintenance your air cleaner, these are all gonna be very, very fine, very durable. Now, having said that, when you do wash these, don't blow them out with air. You'll tear them up. Just let them drip dry and then re-oil them. We sell recharge kits for these where it gives you something to clean it with and then it gives you the oil to re-oil it. So after that, this is gonna be a pretty easy bolt-on installation-wise. And like I said, they have the naked version of this, which is your backing plate, and you get the fancy velocity stack ramping in there. But if you wanna run kind of undercover, or you just like the look of your stock air cleaner cover, you can reuse that. Otherwise, you're gonna see a lot of options here with that same kind of star style backing plate, and in finishes that are gonna vary. Some of these are gonna come in stainless, like the Cage Fighter, and then you have a chrome Cage Fighter here. You're gonna get that black option. Some of them are gonna have that wrinkle black option, and then some of them are gonna be chrome or contrast cut. I like the one where you can see straight through it. That's pretty cool, and you see that contrast cut there, but also available in chrome and available in black. So a lot of options for aesthetics. All of them are gonna perform basically exactly the same, but you get that aesthetic option to kind of match it to your style of bike. Now over here we have the Falcon series. Now again, these are gonna be available in chrome and black, but I really wanted to highlight the raciness of these. Going into that kind of performance bagger era that we're in with all of the hot rod road race baggers, again, you're getting that trickle down race technology from Vance Hines, washable, reusable filter on this, carbon fiber here, and stainless, that lobster back weld here, which I really, really like. Of course, it's the most expensive one. Get a nice stubby filter so it'll fit if you have a lower, no problem there. These also come in a forged carbon, and then of course, chrome and black. And another nice thing is, on all of these, if you have a throttle by wire bike, so you have electronic throttle, you have that servo on the Harley-Davidsons, kind of hangs down there that the stock cover covers up. These, they're gonna be a lot more minimalist backing plate, but you do get this nice little piece that's gonna hang down there and gives it a nice aesthetic touch so you don't see that big blocky servo motor hanging down there. Now, the question we always get is, should I add a fuel injection controller if I do this? And my short answer is always yes. You're probably going to be doing an exhaust eventually. If you're doing an intake, you're probably gonna be doing an exhaust because A, like I mentioned before, you either care about aesthetics or you care about the performance, and exhaust will also help both of these. So you're gonna be changing that airflow into your bike. So if you're changing that air curve from the factory, it's the fuel injection curve is mapped to match that curve. And when you increase that air, you're gonna probably need to increase that fuel. So I always say yes, add a fuel injection controller. Vance Hines, of course, has their FP4 where they have maps available for all of their products. Now, if you have any more questions about this, go ahead and hit that info tab on your desktop or mobile device. That's gonna take you to the product page where you can read other riders' reviews and more specs about all of these air cleaners. Still have more questions? Feel free to reach out to our customer service team. They would love to talk to you about what works best for you, your motorcycle, and your riding style. I am Patrick. Thank you for watching. Now go work on those motorcycles.